Alright, so guys, I just wanted to do this video because I had a problem with this water softener. It's a water purifier. It's a computer type. It's a RainSoft Q2 water treatment system. But I thought it looks fucking great, brand new, everything. But as soon as I was trying to function this fucking thing, it didn't want to do nothing, or didn't want to fill it up with water, this tank with water, nothing like that, this brine tank. So I just on inspection, it tells you all this stuff, how to keep the hardness and all that stuff and everything and all that. But I just took this one, to give it a look, took the lid off, and I found the timer motor, I guess, right here in the back. And and there's another wheel that goes right here. But I already took this apart. I took this apart just to see if I can fix it. And now that I kind of got it going, I just wanted to. This is the other wheel that goes to it. But basically, you got to take this whole motor off. The first thing I did is took this plate off. There's really nothing. Just this the power board up here. I took this. You got to take this bolt off from right here. This will unlatch this whole deal right here. So as soon as I did that, so I took this whole deal off. And actually, you want to take these wires off too. Right here, this black and white. Take them out. And then I lifted this. Took all this whole thing out. What I saw is right here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take it out here in the light. Basically, yeah, and then this motor turns this pump up and down right here. This pump right here. It turns it up and down with this groove right here in the back. It pumps it, that's how you get your water in it. But I'm gonna take this out here in the light so you can see a little better. As soon as I brought it out in a little bit where I can see a little bit better, I took the wheel off, and this is the deal that turns the motor up in the middle, turns this the rod. Let's see how there's this little hole right here. At first there was no hole, and this whole tube, this whole tubing slides out, and there's a metal pin. There's a pin in there. This is a pin actually, but there's a turn rod inside of this metal rod. So this pin though turns this whole deal. And what happened? That little fucking pin in there broke, dude. I don't know how, but and you can see on the other side. This is the actual pin. See, that's the way it's supposed to look, flush, right there. But what I did, the whole pin goes all the way through, basically flush from this side to the back side. But because it broke inside, this middle inner rod was turning by itself without spinning this rod. So it was just that little piece of shit right there, man. So I just what I did is I came out here with the pin. Came out here with a pin here. Damn, a little bit. Just threw it back in here like an idiot. Let me show you what I did. Let's put it back in here. Piece of shit. I found it. Just came in here with the pin smasher. I just smashed it through, man. I smashed the little pin from one side all the way through to the other side. It just kind of pop out where it's gonna grab, So as soon as it's grabbing, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back. And so if you have one of these, have a problem with your timer, it's probably nothing with your switchboard. I heard a lot of people talking about They had to call the company, and they fucking came and told them they had to do another switch the whole board, and it still don't work. And that's probably it. It's that stupid little pin. All you gotta do is hammer it through, let it grab onto the rod, and back to normal, brand new, man. So hopefully that'll work. Hopefully this will work for me. I haven't tried it out yet, so I'm gonna put it back in there and get it going, man. Check you guys out, man. I forgot to mention that before I put this back, you know what? Before I put this back, I'm gonna check some stuff. Well, actually, I took this off. Took the little deal off right here. It's like the little pump that goes under this. I took that off, and before I put it back, because something made that shit break, you know. So I came right over here, took the little cap off. See, I took the little cap off, and you can see. And so I took the cap off, and that's where this little it's supposed to pump up, and it was actually full with water. It was full up to the top. It was full to the top of here with water, and so I just went in there with the little dropper, squeezed all the water, and just started pouring it out. You know what I mean? But I did that real quick, and what I found was that there's all kinds of shit. I don't know if it's like some pink stuff or something. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But it's like really hard, like clay or something. I think it's clay water or something, or something that just built up inside the water, you know. So, but it's like some pink stuff down there's like clay. That's what it actually feels like. But I think I'm gonna go down there and just clean it out. I think that's what made it. I think that's what fucked it up, man. That's what messed it up. I think that I got all that stuff down there got hard, and it broke the pin, you know. So before I put that back, all right, man. After fucking with this for a while, figured out that this fucking little pump, this deal right here is just not it's fucking stuck, and that's why the pin broke, because it was just, you know, after so long, this you know, that, see that down there, I thought it was clay. It's not really clay, it's a plastic. There was just like rust or some shit, like some red clay rust, but I'm pretty sure it's just rust built up in this cylinder right here, and it's not letting this rod pull that plastic piece up and down. It's supposed to pump the fucking water in, or fluctuate to let water in, and then close some to let water not in, and in and out, whatever. But it rises and it lowers, and it was really, when I was fucking with it, I was there's a little cross to it. There's a little T. There's the little notch that goes on it. It's this right here, and this grabs on to the pipe, and as the dial turns, you know, it goes up, and then it goes all the way down. You know, yeah, it's supposed to go up and down, but when I was messing with it, this was tough. I was like, what the hell? I couldn't raise it up or lower it, none, but it's supposed to go like that. So I was like, son of a bitch. I came over here, got my hammer. I hit it a couple times, and it lowered down, went down, and it took a while too. I was hitting it pretty hard, you know. So I finally got it to lower, and I was rising it, but now I'm kind of trying to make it rise up. So it's not rising up because there's all kinds of crud and shit all up in the cylinder right here. So what I'm doing is I open that shit all up, and I'm just scraping this down, just scraping the cylinder all the way around. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Basically clean all that cylinder. I'm pretty sure I have no problem with this deal rising and lowering, you know. So that's why I'm just trying to clean that cylinder, make sure that it goes up and down, and I think we're in business, you know. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and I'm still gonna turn it on to make sure it works and everything, because I haven't turned this fucker on, so I'm excited. I want to turn this on, but just hang on a bit. See if we get it going. Alright, man. What happened when I was popping that up and down, that cylinder right there, this fucking whole deal just popped right out, dude. The whole fucking, the pump, you know, this, and it's supposed to go up and down. There was three O-rings on this shit. They looked good and everything. I just think they were just needed to get lubed, man. It's been there for a while. It was stagnant, maybe just the calcium, whatever buildup that was in there, just didn't allow it to flow up and down through the cylinder right there. So now I'm just gonna pop this back in there, set it all up. Hopefully so instead of just popping it in and out like I was showing you, or like I was telling you I was gonna do, just go ahead and pop it out, clean it all up. I cleaned the inside of the cylinder. I cleaned it all up, and I'm gonna just lube this up, throw it back in there, and hopefully now we can see if we can get it going. So I'll get it going right now. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, I'm fucking happy. Put this motherfucker in there, hooked it all back up, put the motor back, and I plugged it in, and fucking got success, man. I'm fucking happy. I fixed that that little pump thing right there in the bottom. I don't know, the little that pump down there, it pumps that bar up with that little metal piece, and that metal piece swivels around when this turns. It goes up and down. That's what was stuck. That fucking set pipe, kind of black and gold in the middle of that top white fucking cap right there. Not this red deal. It's kind of running between these two circle deals, but it turns as soon as the dial turns right there. It pumps the water up and down, and it's basically the valve, you know, water valve. It switches the water to go in and to throw it out. But man, I'm fucking happy. I turned it on. What happened first thing was that this right here filled up. See that little ball inside of that? I don't know if you see that little ball. You can see water bubbles going up in this black hose right here. That water filled up from the bottom. That water came from the bottom, filled all the way up. That little water ball floated to the top, and there's water pumping in, and it's regenerating right now. It's going through a cycle. So I just all I did, I just pressed that yellow button, cycle button, to cycle, and started right up, man. And that's what it's the RainSoft, you know. So there's no videos on this shit, so it sucks. But right now it's counting down from, it was at 15. It's at 15, and now it's at 8. So I'm gonna just let it. As 8 minutes, basically, it's counting first round. It's gonna go 1, and then it's gonna count down from 15. The second cycle, that's when it's regenerating or basically doing what it's supposed to do, and it'll count down, like it'll go to 90. So it's counting down to 7, but it'll count 90, and it'll say number 2, and then it'll say 90 or 100 or some shit. That means 100 minutes. So it's gonna count down 100. That's like an hour and 40 minutes. So you have to wait for all that. And but it's gonna count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went down to 5, and I accidentally unplugged the dumb shit. I don't know why the fuck I did that, man. But I'm gonna keep every time it goes on the cycle, I'm gonna come back and take another clip. So for right now, I just want to let you guys know, man. I put all that shit all in there, put it all back. It's just ready to fucking handle business, man. I'm fucking happy as hell. Have some purified water. But I'll come back around. Alright. I think it's about to go through a cycle. So hopefully you get to see it turn somewhere right here. You get to see it Scoot it back a little bit. It's gonna turn right now. Should be able to. Okay. Let's turn. I think I already did turn. Oh yeah, I already turned mine. It's already filled it with water. Let's see. Yeah, it's already turned on. It's already filled it with water because I was doing it earlier. Alright, so now see it says 120. So now I gotta wait 120 minutes. That's number 2. Alright, so we'll come back. Alright, it's on the 2 more minutes. Second, I don't know, second cycle, 2 more minutes, I don't know what the fuck, but, and that's going on 1 more minute, 1 more minute left, and this should turn over, and you see this, this should turn, and it should start, you know, just cycle up, man. So hopefully, be able to have this motherfucker going. I think it earlier it was already filled up with water, so it turned, but it didn't. The water didn't pump. I want you guys to hear like the water running and the shit going, doing what it's supposed to do. So maybe you guys could hear that. So you guys, whenever you're doing it to yours, you can hear what it's supposed to sound like and all that. Hopefully this shit will get going pretty soon. 30 seconds. There we go. This is turning. Alright, motherfucker, dude. See this shit turn. The wheels turn. Yeah! There's the water. Water's fucking pumping, man. That's how the fuck is going on. There we go, man. I think the water's coming to this end line, the end line instead of that. But, now it's on the third. On the third, on the third one's gonna be 14 minutes. So it's going to another 14 minutes. So now I get 15, but I'm gonna come back 14 more minutes. So I think it's filling up with water, so it's doing so. Yeah, man, hopefully we're doing it like, I don't even think it's really 14 minutes. I think it's like just counting 30 seconds, like, you know, stages or something. I don't even know, some stage 13, maybe 13 minutes. Probably. That's the water running there, man. The water coming through the pipe. Right up in the shit, man. Let me just let it go to the side thing. Yeah, it's gonna be about 13 minutes. So hopefully I'll come back right now. That's what it's doing, is regenerating, throwing the water out. This pipe goes all the way up and over. Ooh, head to the son of a bitch. Up and over. Right there. Right there. Basically, we got 1 minute. And that's what we're doing, throwing the water out in 15 minutes. Check out all this bullshit. There we go. I think I got my water's clean. Where did it go? I'm wait like 3 minutes. It's kind of done. It's gonna chill out for a couple of 3 minutes. So I'm gonna let it count down. Come back, so I don't waste too much damn shit. Now it's on stage 5. It's gonna be 20 minutes. It's probably cleaning the, I don't know what the fuck it's doing, man. It's probably cleaning the water and this shit in this brine tank or whatever the fuck. But I know that ball, that little fucking ball right there is on the bottom now. It's not floating on top, so there's no water in this floater tank. And so I don't know what the fuck it's doing. It's probably sucking that water through one of those pipes, sucking it back down, down to the shit. I don't know. But all I know is there's no more water in there, and they're doing some weird shit. Just counting down 20 minutes. It's on the 5th. This is where I was last time in it. I unplugged it like a dumb fuck on accident. So now I'm back to square one where I was. Actually, I'm kind of glad because I didn't record none of it. So this time I got it all. We'll come back 20 minutes. Alright, so now it's switched over to 6. There's gonna be another 15 minutes, another 14 minutes doing this shit. Whatever the fuck it's doing. The dial hasn't moved yet either. It has still been in the same place. I guess it's refining the fucking water or some shit. But yeah, so come back in another couple minutes. Right now it's on the 7th. 17 minutes, 20 minutes. And I think it's washing the fucking water right there. Filtering the water. Some shit. Hasn't turned yet. Nothing. Water's not filling that balls in the bottom. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. But it's I think it is cleaning the old ass water in there too. It's banging over here. It's kind of like pumping out, you know, so it's probably doing this thing, you know. Fucking shit up there. So I'm gonna come back 15 minutes. Alright. And this shit is at 2 minutes, 1 minute. The 7th stage. Whatever, I don't know how many stages it has, but we're in the 7th. And you can kind of see it's kind of on this side. This motherfucker pushes the button down, you know, the copper type of water button, and it pushes it down, which switches the water on and off. Another button on top. So, press this up too. Let's see what happens after this shit. After this switches to it's about to switch right now. See what the fuck happens. There it is. It's turning. Is it? I guess not. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You just turn it on. I think you just turn it on. Yeah. The switch just turned off. Just turned the water off. See, I just showed you the thing was pressing it. No, it's not pressing it anymore. Oh, it's on 8. Yeah, it's on 8. 8-1, so we got 1 minute. 1 minute on the 8. Let's see. What's it doing? Man, it's not doing shit. Don't have floater balls in the bottom. And I don't know what the fuck is. There we go. Was it turning? Yeah, it's turning. I think it's filling up with water over here. It's a 19 now. There's no water going on this floor. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Let's get everything here. Fuck yeah, man. Like letting the water go through something. Yeah. Alright, want to learn how to work this shit together with the light, and we can just see everything. Going 2 minutes. 2 minute cycle, something. Really nice. Really nice. Throwing out more water. Shit. The fuck? Just keep throwing all kinds of water out. Shit. I think that's what they call regeneration. Regenerates, but it's been pouring out. I guess it's cleaning the water out or some shit. So, yeah. Come back on here. One more minute. Let's see what it does after this. There it is. Is it done? It's done. Cause that's the time. It's 4:54 in the motherfucking morning. I think it's all done, guys. Fucking done regenerating. So fucking there it is. You got one of these RainSoft sons of bitches. You could rebuild your own fucking water valve and your motor. I just showed you how to do it. I haven't seen any videos on it, son of a bitch over here, so hopefully this helps any of you fuckers that got that water treatment system RainSoft. This is a 1986. But it's brand fucking new. Look at this son of a bitch. 4:54 in the morning. I'm going to sleep. But it's supposed to do it whenever you're not using the water, so nobody's using the water right now. So I can hear water sprinkling in there, so I'm pretty sure that's beautiful fucking water. What fuck's that noise? I don't know what that noise is, but maybe it's filling up little by little or something. But Maybe it's just when it, a little overflow and just throws the water out or something. I don't know, but all I do know is that I'm glad that the son of a bitch is fucking back to fucking function. So hopefully this helps you guys out, man, and check you guys out.